So here we go, guys. This side control I like to do a lot. We're gonna be doing this week. So here I am on side control, right? I get a good palm over here. I pull this arm, switch my base, and get this knee touching his shoulder so he doesn't put that elbow down again. Okay? Now what I'm gonna start doing is attacking this arm. I'm gonna go for the Americana. I'm not really trying to get the Americana. Of course, like if you like me set up, I'm gonna go back on my knees to finish. But what I'm trying to do over here is trick him to switch his hand to the other side, and then I put my hand on my face over here so he can't switch his hand back. If he tries to go back, I have the Americana again, right? So that arm it's trapped. Now what I'm gonna start doing over here is this. Look, I'm gonna push his arm, step over. So I'm gonna push just until I can step over here, squeeze my knees together, and that arm is trapped. So now he doesn't have any of his arms, right? As a self-defense or a mixed martial art or something like that, I can finish him here just by punching, right? And if you tuck his chin like that, that's what I actually want, so I can step over. So in Jiu-Jitsu, I can't punch, of course. I can start threatening for the choke, right? He tucks that chin. Look, I'm gonna pull, step over, and look how I'm gonna slide this leg under. Notice that my left leg didn't do anything, it stays there. I slide this leg under and I lock a triangle. And from here, keep that arm trapped, pull this sleeve over here, start squeezing your legs to finish. I'm gonna lock the triangle over here just because I wanna attack this arm. I don't want Professor getting choked all the time. But usually I do both at the same time. If I can't finish the triangle, I'm gonna be squeezing the triangle and attacking the arm at the same time. I'm gonna slide up a little bit, gable grip right above his elbow, put my head on the ground to trap his wrist and start putting pressure on his elbow to finish. If he managed to switch his hand this way, of course I can do the Americana like I showed before. And if he switched the other way over here and I can't finish, I'm gonna invite him in. And of course, remember, I have the triangle over there squeezing. I'm gonna push his wrist away. So look how I'm here. I'm gonna come out and push, and then I'm gonna set up the Kimura. Can imagine like me squeezing the triangle over there and doing the Kimura at the same time. Okay, whatever he taps first, that's good for me. There's also a little choke. I like to do it over here. Look, I put that hand in, right? And then I step over. Now, when I step over, I don't move my leg. If I start moving my leg, I'm gonna start twisting his neck sideways over here, and it's a neck crank. So I just keep that leg there, and then I move my hand towards his neck to choke. Right? So you gotta be careful not to move your leg and twist his neck. Just move your wrist towards the neck to choke. Now, if I got here, and before I push here, he managed to cross his arm that way, and I'm having a hard time pushing over here, what I'm gonna do is this. Look, I'm gonna get up on this hand, and my leg, I'm gonna cross his arm to the other side and go over. So watch, I'm gonna get up over here. This leg is gonna start crossing his arm, but then as soon as his elbow gets in the middle of his body, I'm gonna let it go. And then here, look, pull his head, get my leg under, and lock the triangle to finish. Okay? Now, if he managed to cross over here, and he managed to get out over here, and he start protecting himself over here, and I still have my base switched, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna get up, and my leg is just gonna go all the way over, and I'm gonna put this knee down, look. Then I circle this foot to the other side, and I get the mount over here.